Hi everyone. Today what we're going to be doing is going over beginner's crochet. And one of the main things I want you to understand is crocheting is not as hard as what you think. Biggest thing is stay relaxed. Don't fight the stitches. Remember, there's no one way to do, holding your needle or holding your tension. You got to be comfortable and don't get frustrated and don't give up. The crocheting can relax you so much. It's been my lifesaver. I don't know how many times in my lifetime. I've been crocheting for over 50 years, if you can believe that. So I hope for all of you in this video, one, that I help you, and two, that I give you an outlet to help you relax. In this world, Lord knows it's crazy sometimes, and sometimes we just need to lose ourselves in something. And what better way than losing yourself in creation of art? Because once you learn it, there are so many things that you can do with it. Not just blankets, but stuffed animals and purses and bags and clothing and socks and hats and it's just curtains. I could just keep on going. Little doilies or all sorts of stuff. So I really hope that you learn and you get the joy out of this as I do. I would not be doing this for you if I didn't want to share that love. So good luck. Don't give up. Okay? Today what we're going to be doing is beginner's crochet. Okay? So I am going to be using some scrap. I love this yarn. It's they're orange. I am not sponsored by it. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. It happens to be my favorite yarn. Again, not sponsored. So not sponsored by anybody, but anyway, it is acrylic, and I find that it is probably one of the easiest ones to learn with. It's just my opinion. So but you can use anything. I've got a 6.00 millimeter crochet hook, and I'm just using this size because it's easier for you to see. You first need to know is how to do a slip knot. So there's many different ways. Slip knots are those ones that you put on your wrist when you're holding a balloon or whatever. You can do it like this, where you loop it around, put it through, and tighten it, and then see it slips. Or I do it. Let's try that one more time so you can see. I lift it around and around until there's like a loop, and then you just tie a knot. It's kind of hard to see, I know. Just tie a knot. And you pull that through, and then it's a slip knot. See how that gets smaller? And then you can put it on your hook. There's a second way to do that. It's the way that you'll see me if you watch my videos or whatever later. It is one that I use the most. Okay? And what I do is I put my yarn across my 4 fingers. I wrap it around. Okay. So you see there's kind of like a little X right there. I just slide my hook underneath and grab it, and then let go and pull, and there's your slip knot. Okay, so let's do that again. Cross your 4 fingers, or you can hold it right here to make it easier, and across, and I always use my pinky to hold it. Okay, under, you grab that top one, you pull it through, pull your fingers out, and there's your knot. Okay, so we're going to show you the 2 ways to do it again. Okay, the first one is, let me see if I can do it on the table here. You're going to wrap it, kind of like a knot, pretzel knot, and you're going to tie a knot. See, there's a knot. And you pull it, and then you stick your, and it'll pull it. Okay, that's the first one. And then the second one is wrap it around, hook it in your little finger, underneath, wrap it, and pull it through. Take your fingers out, and there it is. Okay? So that is a slip knot. Just remember, it's that one that you use when you're a kid, and you know how you wrap it around and then you tie kind of like in a knot for your balloons. Remember that one? And then your balloon doesn't come off until you want to take it off. Same one. Alright, so that is a slip knot. Now, on to the next step. Okay, so the next thing that's important is how do you hold the hook? Okay, again, this is going to be very similar to when you're doing your tension on your yarn. There is no right or wrong way to hold your hook. I know some that hold it like this and are comfortable. I know some that hold it like this and are comfortable. You can see I struggle with this one. And then there are some that hold it like this, which is how I hold mine. I seem to be struggling with this one too, but anyway, it's going back and forth. The main thing though is however you hold your hook, whether it be like this, like this, like this. It doesn't matter. All that matters, you can see all of my stitches pretty basically look the same on my chain stitch. It just depends on the comfort of you, okay? And also, you know, again, I don't know if I've said this yet. I'm sure I'm going to say it many times through this video. This is just how my grandmother taught me, was to hold it like this. Okay? So, be comfortable. Be consistent. Those are the two main things with crochet. And relax. Don't tighten it. The more you tighten it, the tighter your stitches are. So make sure that you are comfortable and relaxed. As I always say, because my nanny told me, this is a ballet. It's a dance. It's a relaxing thing. It's not break dancing where you're jerking and all of that. Okay? So just slowly find your comfort zone. Okay? And hold it in all the different ones. And when you find your comfort way, that's how you should do hold your hook. Another important thing is how do you hold your thread for your tension? Okay? There is a lot of different ways. I tend to put it through my pinky ring and my pinky finger and my ring finger. There we go. And then wrap it around that one. And that is how I keep my tension. Okay? Now there's other ways. I know a friend who holds hers like this. And she pulls it back up. And this is pretty comfortable. Now just remember, it has to be however you feel comfortable. And there's no right or wrong way of doing this, okay? Sometimes you just do it just two wrapped around, and it's not hooked in here. Okay, so let me show you on that one. Okay, but there's no right or wrong way of how you do this. There's no right or wrong way. Now see, that one's too loose for me, but that's me. it all depends on how comfortable you are. Okay, you can hold it tighter to get your tension. Okay, again, there's this one. But here's the thing. What you need to do is stay consistent. So if you are practicing with your chain and you find that this is not real comfortable, try a different one. Try the wrapping around 2 or the 1 finger. Yeah. And then do it. If you don't feel like your tension's comfortable there, put it through your little finger. Let me see. There it is. Okay? But the biggest thing is consistency. So what I suggest is, as you're working with your yarn, and each yarn is going to be different. So, sometimes I have to, if I'm working with really thin yarn, I have it wrapped around 3 times. I know some people that wrap it around several times. Let me see if I can do it. I'm not real good at this one. And they crochet and then take a loop off. They crochet and take a loop off. Okay? But the most important thing is you've got to be comfortable. Okay? And your tension needs to remain the same throughout your whole project. Okay? So just play around with that and until you find the one that is most comfortable. And I'll be honest with you, this is just how the way my grandmother taught me. And so that's the way I do it. Okay? My friend that does it like this, that's how her grandmother taught her. Okay? So it just depends on you and how you feel and, where you feel most comfortable and where you can keep your tension to where it needs to be. So the next step, one of the most important is your foundation chain. Okay? Most every project has a foundation chain. There's different ones that you can do, but we're going to start with the very, very simple one. Okay, so you're going to do your slip knot. Okay, so I got your slip knot. Now, the foundation chain is just exactly what it is. It sounds like it's just a chain. So you wrap your yarn around and pull it through. Wrap it around and pull it through. Wrap it around, pull it through. Wrap it around, pull it through. And this is what it's going to look like. I hope that's, I don't know if you can, if it'll, I'm having a hard time seeing, so what you do is as you chain, is you go up and move your fingers closer. And when you're working on a project, it'll say chain however many on your pattern. Okay? So that is your foundation chain. Okay? Your foundation chain needs to be kind of loose because as you work in the beginning, your foundation, if it's not loose, it's going to kind of make your project pucker a little bit. Again, wrap it around and just pull it through. Let's see if I can show you again. Wrap it around. I'm going to do sideways just so you can see. I pull it through that little loop. Wrap it around, pull it through the loop. And there's your foundation. Okay? If you need to, rewind this, okay, as many times as you need to see how to do it. Just wrap it around, pull it through. Wrap it around, pull it through. Wrap it around, pull it through. So now what we're going to do is talk about a single crochet. It is the most used stitch out there. So on my Amagori, that's what I use most of the time. I don't know if I say that correctly or not, but those are the little critters, little stuffed animals that I do. So, excuse me if I sniffle, my allergies are killing me. So, anyway, let's get back here. Okay, so I got my slip stitch. Now, I'm only going to chain. I'm going to start with a chain. Let's do chain 15. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so I've chained 15. So what we're going to do is single crochet. Okay, now the one that is on your hook is never counted. Okay, so and you're not going to go into this first one either. So that is what is called a turning chain. So we are going to start by going in the second chain from the hook. Go insert your hook, wrap it around your hook, pull through, wrap it again, and pull through. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next one in our chain. So you're going to insert your hook, grab your yarn, pull it up, wrap it, and pull it through. So see, there's 2 stitches. Okay, so we're going to do it rest of the way down. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert, this is called yarn over, and pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2. So I'm going to continue on as slow as I can go for you. Okay, so I'm going to stop for a second and show you. You can see the V's. These are your stitches. You got the front ones here are called the front loops, and then the back of the V's are called your back loops. Okay, and this is back here, I'm going to really confuse you, it's called a back hump, but we'll get into that later, like way later. We're doing fundamental, easy peasy. So insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's keep going down. I gotta make myself go slow. Insert, yarn over, pull through, and pull through 2. Insert, yarn over, pull through 2. And here is my last stitch. Sometimes that one's a little bit of a booger. And yarn over and pull through. Okay, so this is what a single stitch or single crochet looks like. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do another row so you can understand how to go through. So we're going to chain up 1 just like you did on your foundation, and you're going to turn your work. When you're working crochet, you're always working to the left. Okay, I am right-handed. If you are left-handed, I'm sorry, I have never been able to figure that one out. So you really need to find somebody that can help you on that one. All right, so I chained up 1, and this is considered your first stitch. And if you see the V, there, I can make it a little bit bigger. What we're going to do is we're going to insert underneath both of those. So see, there's 2 of them there. Yarn over, pull through those, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, so we're going to do it again. So here's your V. Okay, and unless your pattern states otherwise, you're going to go under both of them. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and we're going to continue on. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Let me see if I can do this sideways so you can see. Insert, yarn over, pull through, so you got 2, yarn over, and you pull through both. you go. That is what your single crochet is going to look like. Okay? We're going to do one more row. Chain 1 and turn. Here's your V's. You don't ever start in this first one. And you start in that second one. I hope the lighting is okay. I tried to do this when it was sunny outside and it was so windy. Okay, so we're going to continue on to the single crochet. Insert, pull up, pull through 2. Okay. As we go through, you will see each row, pardon me, as you go through, back around, pull through. There you go. Now it's going to roll a little bit, and that's all right, because the more you work on your projects, there's this thing called blocking, where you kind of stretch it out. We're not going to get into all of that on this video, but it'll be fine. Okay, so that is single crochet. So the next stitch I'm going to show you is called a slip stitch. Okay, now I'm just going to continue with my single crochet swatch. Okay, we're going to chain 1 and turn. In a slip stitch, pardon me, you're going to insert just like you would do a single crochet, wrap it around, bring it through, but you're going to continue and bring it through the next one. Again, you're going to insert, yarn over, pull it through the 2, and then pull it through the other hoop. Okay, try it again. Insert, yarn over, pull it through. See, now I've got 2, and then you're going to pull that through the first one again. Okay, so this is a slip stitch, and if you see, it's not going to give you very much height at all, very little, if any. Okay, but sometimes you need to slip stitch to get to the next spot that you need to be. If you're doing a granny square, you have to have a slip stitch. Not always, but on most of them. Okay, insert, yarn over, pull it through, and pull it through. The difference is when you do the yarn or come up, you don't yarn over again. You just pull it back through. Okay, you go all the way through, just so that you have several that you can watch. You can always rewind. You can slow it down on YouTube. This last one, sometimes that one's a little difficult to get in, and that's okay. That's normal. And slip stitch. And as you can see, I mean, it looks different on the back, and it doesn't give you any height. So the next one we're going to do is the half double crochet. Now the half double crochet is just a tad bit higher than your single crochet. Okay, now some patterns will have you chain up 1, some will have you chain up 2. I'm just going to chain up 1 just for this purpose. Okay, so a half double crochet is just one more step from your single crochet. What you do is you wrap it, yarn over before you go in to your spot, yarn over, pull it up. Now see, you got 3 hoops on your needle. You yarn over and you go through all 3. Okay, that is considered or called a half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, and then pull it through all 3. Okay, do it again. yarn over, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull it through just that one. Again, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, so we're just going to continue to do that. Do across. Try to go slow. I am a very fast crocheter just because I've been doing it for so long. There. Okay, I'm going to talk you through it again. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull 3 or through. You got 3 on the hook, and then pull through all 3. Yarn over, insert, yarn up, 3, yarn over, all 3. And that is considered or called a half double crochet. Now what I suggest is that you just keep practicing, okay? You're not going to get it right away. And if you do, I'm very proud of you, okay? Just don't get frustrated. Step away for a little bit and come back and try again. We're going to train up one. I'm going to turn it, okay? And you can see the difference between, this is the single crochets that we did. Let me put it down so you can see it better. These are the single crochets, and this is the half double crochet. It's just a little bit thicker. You see there's that little thickness between it. Okay, so I chained up one and I turned. I'm going to do another row of half double crochet. My yarn's getting away from me. Let me see if I can do this. So we're going to go through there. Okay. Yarn over, pull through. See, there's 3. And pull through all 3. In, yarn over, pull through. Got 3. Yarn over. See if I can do it sideways. And pull through. And try not to get out of the camera screen there. And there you go. So there's 2 rows of half double crochet. So we got single crochets here, and these are half double crochets. Now what we're going to work on is a double crochet. Okay, so let me get me some more yarn here because I'm going to continue on. Now, just like the half double crochet was a little bit bigger than the single crochets, the double crochet is going to be even bigger. Okay, so we're going to chain 2 and turn. Okay. So we're going to skip the first 2 chains, okay, and we're going to go into this right there, okay, and I hope that this is clear enough for you guys. So what you're going to do is just like the half double crochet, you're going to yarn over and insert, yarn over and pull through. So now you have 3, just like you did on the half double crochet. Now you're going to yarn over and go through just 2. Yarn over and go through the last 2. Okay, so let's do it again. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to go through the 2. Remember how there's the V's? You're going to go through both of them. Yarn over, and pull through. So now you have 3. Yarn over, we're going to do it sideways for you. Go through 2. So now you got 2 on your hook. Okay, yarn over and go through 2. Okay, so we're going to do that a few times. Okay, yarn over, insert, yarn over, 2, 2. Okay, yarn over, insert, yarn over, got 3, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, and go through 2. Keep on going. Okay, so yarn over, insert, yarn over, bring through, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, and bring through 2. Okay. And again, sometimes this last one likes to hide. There it is, yarn over, come through 2, or come through the 1, then go yarn over 2, yarn over 2. Okay, so let's look at this. You can see that it's even bigger than the other one was. Okay, let's do it again. Chain 2 and turn. Yarn over, insert. I gotta get me some yarn here. My yarn ball's running all over the place. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna try to do it. Now there are a whole bunch of different stitches you can do with crochet, and that's one of the differences between crochet and knitting. Usually with knitting it's knit 1, purl 1, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a big knitter. Actually, I don't knit much at all. I have not mastered that. My mother has, but my sister has. But I just enjoy crochet so much more, and I get frustrated with knitting. Okay. And then there's that last one. There we go. Okay. So there it is. I know it looks kind of awkward, but it's not. It's just the camera. Let me see. Yeah, the camera's not going to make it look that way, but it is definitely straight. My apologies, I'll make it look straight, but it's due to the camera, it kind of makes it look a little wonky. Let me see if maybe I turn it. See that side straight.
Like and subscribe this video for my nanny.